Hi, fourth grade, it's Mrs. Feathers. We're going to go over your grammar practice pages for the week. This week you are assigned pages 91 to 94. Your first page, 91, is looking at possessive pronouns. The box at the top tells us that a possessive pronoun takes the place of a possessive noun. It does not have an apostrophe. So normally possessive nouns, we add the apostrophe S or S apostrophe. These do not have apostrophes at all. A possessive pronoun must match the noun it replaces in number and gender. Some examples of possessive pronouns are his, her, my, its, your, and their. The directions on this page state to read each sentence and rewrite the underlined word or words using a possessive pronoun or a possessive pronoun and a noun. We're going to do an example of both of those. So some of these you're just going to have one word, some you're going to have two. Number 1 says, my uncle's ranch is in Texas. My uncle's is underlined, and I need to replace that with a possessive pronoun. Since uncles are males, I'm going to use the possessive pronoun his. A good way to check your work is to read the sentence with the possessive pronoun that you chose. So I could reread that as his ranch is in Texas, and it still makes sense. Number 2 says, I left the book that belongs to me at home. The book that belongs to me is underlined, and I need to replace it with a possessive pronoun. This is an example of one that I'm going to use a possessive pronoun and a noun. So instead of the book that belongs to me, I'm going to say my book. My being the possessive pronoun, book being the noun. Again, I'm going to reread this sentence with my new words. I left my book at home. Your next page is page 92. On this page, we're going to look at standalone possessive pronouns. The box at the top tells me that a possessive pronoun takes the place of a possessive noun and does not include an apostrophe. It must match the noun it replaces in number and gender. A standalone possessive pronoun is not used directly before a noun. We add S to most pronouns that are used before a noun to form a standalone possessive pronoun. Examples are yours, hers, ours, and theirs. Mine is a standalone possessive pronoun. His and its are the same when used before a noun or as a standalone possessive pronoun. The directions on this page state to circle the correct possessive pronoun in parentheses to complete the sentence. Then rewrite the sentence on the line. The circles are drawn for you in the margin. You'll just have to drag and possibly resize them. Let's do number 1 together. Are these beautiful paintings your or yours? The correct possessive pronoun would be yours. So I'm going to drag my circle, and then I'm going to retype the sentence with my chosen possessive pronoun on the line. You'll finish up this page with the same directions. Page 93, we're looking at possessive nouns and pronouns. The box at the top states that we add an apostrophe and S to a singular noun to make it possessive. We add an add an apostrophe to make most plural nouns possessive. We add an apostrophe and S to form the possessive of plural nouns that do not end in S. And possessive pronouns do not have apostrophes. Once again, they should agree in number and gender with the possessive nouns they replace. We're going to look at two of these together. It says to rewrite each sentence, correct the punctuation of possessive nouns and pronouns. Number 1 says, my little sister's favorite game is hide and seek. I need to add an apostrophe in sisters to show that she is possessing or owning her favorite game. Because sister is singular, I'm going to put the S between the R and the S. I'm sorry, the apostrophe between the R and the S. I also want to skip to number 3. It says 5 trucks' horns made an overpowering noise. I see trucks has an apostrophe S. However, right before it's identifying that there's 5 trucks. And if I have 5 trucks, trucks ends in an S already. Therefore, I just need to add an apostrophe. So when I retype this one, I'm going to move my apostrophe from between the K and S to after the S. Make sure you go back to number 2 and then complete 4, 5, and 6. Your last page is page 94, your proofreading page. As always, the box at the top goes over the rules from the previous pages, and then the directions read to rewrite the paragraphs below, correcting mistakes in possessive nouns and pronouns. Let's do the first sentence together. Me name is Robert, and this is mine wife, Florence. There are 2 mistakes there. Instead of me name, I need a possessive pronoun, my, so it should say, my name is Robert. And then I wouldn't say mine wife. I need a possessive pronoun again, my wife. You will finish going through these paragraphs and making corrections where needed. As always, please remember to go back and look at comments that teachers are leaving you. This is very important to do and make corrections and know what your mistakes are before taking your grammar quiz. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to any of us. Have a great day, 4th grade. Bye.